It's nice easing back into old routines. Only now, with extra care. Let's do it for ourselves, for our loved ones, for everyone's safety.
Hurry up, let's go. Let's go.
And staying safe starts at home.
Nice.
From how we work and learn, to the little ways we find joy. If you must head out, take extra care. Making a small effort, being mindful, they go a long way to keeping us all safe. The health of all depends on each one of us. So let's work together, using new tools and keeping to our new habits to protect the people we love. At work, let's all be good team players.
Hi, good morning. How are you? Good.
A little distance between us today will be good for us all tomorrow. A little care can protect the one thing that means the world to us. So let's do our part.
The views and opinions expressed by the speaker, host, commentator, or other third party in ARIVA webinars, e-learning events, and/or virtual masterclass are those of the speaker, host, commentator, or third party and do not necessarily reflect and represent the views and opinions of ARIVA. Furthermore, ARIVA does not warrant, express, or imply the merchantability and fitness for a particular purpose of any product, information, service, or process presented by the speaker, host, commentator, or third party, and ARIVA specifically disclaims any legal liability or responsibility for the accuracy, completeness, or usefulness of any product, information, service, or process presented. Finally, material or information presentation, opinion, process, or service on any trade name, trademark, manufacturer, or otherwise during ARIVA webinars, e-learning events, and/or virtual masterclass do not constitute or imply ARIVA's endorsement or recommendation of such opinion, process, service, item, or organization.
afternoon, everyone. Welcome to ARIVA Academy's free live webinar, and our topic this afternoon is From Employee to Entrepreneur, Tips for Transitioning from Employee to Entrepreneur. I'm Kate, and I will be with you the whole afternoon as your host. I'm very excited to start this because I really want to listen to our speaker this afternoon. But before I introduce him, I have a few reminders to make sure our program will run smoothly the whole afternoon. ARIVA is committed to protecting your privacy, hence stricter security of this webinar has been implemented. For better viewing of your Zoom experience, we encourage you to update your Zoom application by visiting their website. And if ever you're using your mobile gadget to view this webinar, you can go to either the Google Play Store or the Apple Store so you can download and install the Zoom app. Now, I want to know, is someone here joining an ARIVA Academy webinar for the first time? If it's your first time, can you type hi here in the chat box? We'd love to be able to welcome you. Also, let us know where you are located. I'm here in Parañaque City, and we're having a beautiful sunny afternoon today. How about the rest of our participants? Let me know. Rainy? Is it just cloudy, or is it also sunny like what we have here? Let me check the chat box. Hi, Says. Good afternoon. Welcome to ARIVA Academy. Hi, Nessie, who is just in Pasay. We have Crisel, who is also just here in Parañaque. Hello, neighbor. We have Jay, who is in Makati. Welcome. We have John Dave, who is right now in Iloilo City. Good afternoon, John Dave. I hope you're having good weather there in Iloilo. Sheila is in Laguna, and there's great weather in Laguna. That is good to know. We have Febeline, who's just in Taguig. Medyo malapit lang din sa amin here in Parañaque. Good afternoon, Febeline. Welcome to ARIVA Academy. Angelica, yes, it's sunny in Quezon City, also in Pasay. We have Dina, who is in Mandaluyong, and medyo gloomy ang weather sa Mandaluyong. We have from Negros Oriental State University. Hello, Amy. Good afternoon, Amy. Welcome to ARIVA Academy. And Sherilyn, hi. Sherilyn is just in Muntinlupa. Good afternoon, Sherilyn. And to the rest of our participants, especially if you've attended in the past, welcome back. We're very happy to have you here again this afternoon. Now, let us do an audio check. I want to make sure that once our speaker is on screen, you will be able to hear the discussion loud and clear. So please type 111 in the chat box if you can hear me clearly. Type 222 if you can't hear anything. You can also type 2121 if you can hear me, but the sound that you're hearing is breaking up or I sound laggy. Or type question marks if you don't understand what is happening. We'll try to help you out. Let me check. I'm seeing a lot of 111s in the chat box. That is good to know. Thank you for your feedback. If ever you're having trouble with your audio, please make sure to have your gadget or the audio of your gadget checked. Make sure you do that before we start the discussion so you will not be missing any part of what our speaker will be sharing this afternoon. So later we'll also have a 5-minute break, and I will be mentioning that in a little while because something exciting will be happening during that break time as well. Now, participants' microphones will be temporarily disabled by our administrator during the discussion to avoid interruptions. But if ever you have a question, we'll allot the Q&A portion during that time. You can click the raise hand button, or you can also type your question here in the chat box, and I will be reading them later. An e-certificate of attendance will be awarded to participants who will successfully complete the entire virtual masterclass, and they will be available 3 to 5 working days after this learning session. As proof of your attendance, please make sure your cameras are turned on all throughout our session this afternoon, okay? Thank you for that. And please also help us build and improve our service with your comments and your feedback. You can scan this QR code that will bring you to the feedback form. At the end of our session, just fill out the form and then send it back to us. We'll also post a link to this feedback form here in the chat box before we end our session this afternoon. There you go. Now I'm sure you're all eager to get to know our speaker. So let me introduce him. Our speaker this afternoon is the president of GMB Management Services Global Incorporated. It's a company that's based in Los Angeles, California, in USA. The company has assisted numerous entrepreneurs from brand names that are not known in the Philippines. I'm sorry, numerous entrepreneurs whose brand names are now known in the Philippines as well as abroad. Okay. The many clients he mentored dubbed him as the Philippines franchise guru. The guru weekly writes for a major network, ABS-CBN News Online, under the Business Mentor. Likewise, he has been giving numerous seminars within the country as well as in Asia, in Middle East, North America, and Southern France to both private and also government agencies. Aside from franchising, he gives seminars on business startups, developing business mindset for micro and small entrepreneurs, handling and managing family businesses, effective customer service, and strategic marketing techniques. Today, he has established an office in LA, and GMB Management Services Global Corporation brought to you as different brands. He has also launched his latest book, 35 Tips on Business, and it is now available on Amazon.com. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the Philippines' very own franchise guru, Mr. Butz Bartolome.
Hey, magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang gabi, kahit saan po kayo dyan. Ako ba ay naririnig ng madla ng karamihan natin? Are we loud and clear? Okay?
Yes, Sir Butz.
Very good. So, ngayong araw na ito ay maganda because paborito ko ito, Kate, itong paksa natin, itong topic natin. No? Ang topic natin ay transition from employee to employer, no? Entrepreneur. Natutuwa ako dito kasi dahil isang topic na talagang tagus-puso sa akin ito no? Yan ang importante diyan. So, very important ay yung ating sorry natin ha. Yan. So, yung employee to entrepreneur, why make the switch? Alam nyo, kakatapos ko lang kasi ng isang live, no? Alam mo, pagiging entrepreneur, Kate, you have to make use of every second, no? But huwag kakalimutan yung pagkain, di ba? Huwag kakalimutan yung kalusugan kasi work and work makes a person sick, di ba? So, very important yan, yung bang ganon. So, simulan natin ito, no? Ako po ay si Armando Bartolome, tawagin niyo po akong Butz. Bakit ako tinawag na Butz? Hindi ko po alam dahil ang layo po sa pangalan ko, kung tutuusin nyo. At ang dami nagtatanong parati niyan sa akin, di ba ho sabi Armando kayo, bato kayo Butz? Ewan ko, tanongin mo yung aking tiyo, hindi ko na alam kung bakit ako yung pinangalan. Siguro ang aking hula ay mahilig sila doon sa isang idol nila nung araw, si Butz Cassidy. Di ba? Hindi nyo na alam yon siguro. Yun, matagal na. Okay, ewan ko si Kate kung naalala pa yun, pero i-google niyo yan, alam niyo yan. Alright. So, why make the switch? Alam niyo po, ako po ay isang entrepreneur, isa pang empleyado dati. Okay? Masarap maging empleyado. Di ba? Masarap. Masarap. Lalong-lalo na pag tapos ka ng pag-aaral o halimbawa nabigyan ka ng break o yung bang trabaho na gustong-gusto mo, no? You feel like you belong. Di ba? You feel like you are really, you're in for it. Marami yan, masigasig dyan. Yung bang first day pa lang, halos 16 hours nagtatrabaho. Yung bang, wow! Teka muna. Okay? Yung bang, but as time goes on, alam mo, ito ang nangyayari sa atin. Ang nangyayari is, medyo nagtatamlay ka na. Yung bang you reach a point wherein, ano ba talaga ang aking gagawin? Nung ako'y nagsisimula magtrabaho dito, ako'y nagsimula magtrabaho sa Pilipinas na siguro mga ilang taon. Pero pagiging employee ay yung hindi nandun yun yung bang you're able to work you're able to understand kung ano yung mga negosyo, yung job responsibilities mo. You're able to experience a lot of things. Okay? In fact, ako po ay dating naging resort manager ng isang well-known resort dyan sa Nasugbu, Batangas. Wala ako kaalam-alam ho sa sales, pero tinuruan ako. And again, one of the things that I always tell people is be willing to learn. Be willing to learn. Yung open-mindedness. Sa akin, wag yung, sir, hindi ko trabaho yan. Sir, hindi ko napag-aralan yan eh. Sir, hindi ko, ay nako, lahat, ang pangalan mo ay dapat, sir, hindi. Di ba? Yan ang pangalan mo dapat. Hindi eh. Dapat you have to be open-minded. Whatever you learn, whatever is being told to you, whatever is the assignment given to you, accept mo lang. Pinadala ka sa seminar. Okay? Wag lang yung pagkain ang inaatupag mo. Meron kasi ako kasama sa seminar noon. Abay, lahat inatupag yung mga buffet. Ang inatupag yung pagkain. Sabi ko, uy, pinadala tayo dito para matuto. Hindi, masarap ang pagkain eh. O yan. Ano nangyari sa kanya? Nung bumalik kami sa opisina, pinagbigay kami ng, yung tinatawag ng eco seminar. Yung bang, kayo magbigay ng eco, kayo dalawa, Butz. Kayong dalawa yung nag-attend. Hindi naman lahat dito 50 tao ang a-attend. Hindi natin kaya, budget. Sabi ko doon sa kaibigan ko, Bob, ikaw na. Sinipa ako sa po. Sige na, ikaw na. Mabibisto ko eh. So, again, that's one thing, no? Na being an employee is something that I always say, learn from a lot of things. You have a lot of tools, no? So, very important, no? Very important na pagiging employee is open-mindedness. You have to have that ability to absorb. You have the ability to, make a mistake. Yeah, true enough. Yeah, ilang beses ako na balljack ng aking boss because I made the wrong judgment call. But again, I learned from that. No, I learned from it. Yung bang sinasabi ko nga how will I learn if I did not know? Minsan siguro hindi ko naintindihan yung boss ko. Minsan hindi naintindihan yung sinasabi niya. But again, I executed what I had to do. There was a time when nung aking ang judgment call, alam mo judgment call, yung bang nandiyan ka na sa spot na yan. But because of your position, ikaw ay wala ka ng ibang tatakbuhan, kung wala ka ng ibang boss na tatakbuhan, wala ka naman, alam mo nung panahon na yun to have a cellphone pangmayaman no? Pager lang. Alam mo yung mga pager nung araw, hindi nyo na naintindihan siguro yung pager na yun, no? Yung pager na yung mga pocket bell, mga easy call. Minsan nga ginagawa akong chismis yun kasi narinig mo yung mga message ng iba. Hindi ba? So, but the thing there is, you have to make a judgment call. In other words, the position of being an employee is calling for you to make a decision. You cannot be a yes man. And that's very important. And those are the things that I learned now that I became an entrepreneur. So ano ba yung reasons to consider, no? When you want to consider transitioning to entrepreneurship, ang parati kong sinasabi, ano ba yung compelling reason mo? Okay? Ano ba yung reason mo? Maraming sasabi dyan, sir, kulang ang income Okay, kulang ang income mo. What else? How else can you make it? Okay? Yung sweldo mo, okay, kulang. Naghanap ka ba ng ibang side business? Okay? Meron kasi mga iba dyan. I don't advise you na from being an employee, you jump immediately. Hindi. May transition yan. Tinatawag natin transition. Okay? Kagaya ng aking boss, no? Sabi niya, Butch, huwag mo akong gagayahin. Sabi ko, bakit po? Idol ko kayo kasi from rank from ranks siya, talagang tumaas siya hanggang naging SVP. Alam niyo ba ang trabaho niya dati, nagsimula siya Alam mo ang trabaho niya, yung messenger boy. Alam mo yung racer bike, yung mga racer bike na nagdi-deliver sila ng mga messenger, yung mga courier. Sunog batok ko para hong lechong manok yung batok niya Tapos yung kamay niya talagang kahit anong lotion hindi magiging talagang sunog, no? So he rose from the ranks, no? Umakyat siya. Pero pagkatapos niya, naging SVP siya. Sabi niya, huwag mo akong susundan kasi I'm not worth being followed. Sabi ko, sir, what reason? Well, tignan mo ako ngayon. Ano ang aking trabaho? Ako ay isang apostoles. Sabi ko, sir, apostoles. Oo, apostoles. Taga-alaga ng mga apo. Iba-iba. Taga-alaga, taga-saing, taga-luto, taga-repair. Meron mo SVP ng isang malaking kumpanya. Sabi niya, you have to make a decision. I was then early in my young years. Sabi niya, you have to make your plan. Not like me. Para bang makinig ka. Okay? Sabi ko, sir, parang mahirap po ata yung sinasabi nyo. Transitioning. Yeah, but you have to cross the bridge, di ba? You have to do it somewhere. You have to put your feet on the ground. You have to make the right move. So yun yung importante doon, no? You want to consider transitioning from being an employee to an entrepreneurship. Ano ba talaga ang pakay mo? Gusto mo ng autonomy? Okay? Yeah, sure. Wala nang magbe-breathe down behind your neck and say, hey, Kate, do this, Kate, do this. May deadline. Right. Yeah, but autonomy is what? Independent. Alam mo, nung araw nung nagsisimula na ako magnegosyo, kala ko maganda. Alam mo ba, sa umpisa, kala ko ayos. Okay? Ako yung boss. Naku, na-realize ko, medyo may mga kulang pa ako. Unang-una, nasanay ako na may mga assistant. Nasanay ako na may magta-type. Nasanay ako mayroong ganito. Nung ako na magsimula ng negosyo, oops, sandali. Paano nga ba mag-type? Ako tuldok type po ako Okay, tuldok. Type. Mag-operate ang computer pa. Naku, hindi ko alam. Okay? But you have to learn. You have to force it. Para bang give and take. Parang sinasabi natin gusto mo maging empleyado, ito yung risk. Gusto mo maging empleyado to entrepreneur, ito yung risk. Okay? Ganun yun. You have to give and take. You cannot eat both cakes at the same time. Yun ang pakay natin dito. So yun nga, thank God I'm an entrepreneur now for the last 33 years and going strong. So you have to know exactly why you want to have that autonomy. Sa akin, ang reason ko, I want to have an autonomy because I know I want to think and I want to plan and I want to do what I want for the best of everybody. So number 1, desire. Number 2, control. Yung control, yung transitioning mo, di ba? Yung flexibility mo, importante yan. Alam mo, pagiging entrepreneur is not a 9-to-5 job. Minsan nga, alam mo, nag-iisip ako napapag-isip ako, lalo na yung mga pandemic nung araw. Sabi ko, mahirap din palang maging both entrepreneur at the same time or employee. Pero kung may mga problema, minsan ang employee, pagdating na alas 5, okay na. Ayos na yan. Ang entrepreneur. Kahit natutulog na nga nag-iisip pa Ano nga sinabi ni Kate? Ano nga sinabi ni JM? Ano nga sinabi ni Ann? Iniisip mo Empleyado, paghiga niyan, okay na. Ayos na. Tulog na. Diba? So that's one thing. That's a reality. I'm not joking here, no? But again, meron mga iba na insomnia pa. Hindi ba? Yung bang the fear. Flexibility, yung bang pagiging entrepreneur, you have to be flexible. You cannot say, hindi sir. Hindi ba, pag empleyado ka after 5 o'clock, overtime na. Minsan mga entrepreneur nagtatrabaho pa hanggang alas 6 ng gabi. Di ba? Minsan nga, nagtatrabaho Sabado Minsan holiday. Lalo ng pandemic, tignan natin nga. Kung wala ho itong mga computer na ito, paano kaya nabuhay ang mga entrepreneur? Dahil, the only way we can communicate is actually through this virtual world. No? Di ba? So very important yan na in being an entrepreneur, you have to consider various factors. Then the potential for higher income, yes, totoo yan. And job satisfaction. The best. The best yan. Number 1 yan. However, ang sipag at tiyaga nasa inyo. Magtamad-tamad ka, don't expect a higher rate, higher income. Magpa-banjing-banjing ka, pag-golf ka, okay? Pa-Mobile Legend ka, pa-Valorant ka ng Valorant, okay? You deliver positive things, you will earn higher return. Di ba? So, yun ang importante. The potential for higher income, yes. Ikaw yung boss, eh. You're the employer. You're the employee. But alam nyo ba, pag kayo naging entrepreneur, kayo yung nasa sapatos ng inyong boss. Magpapasweldo kayo. Lalo na pag 15 and 30. Kaya nga, sinasabi na iba, sir, ang sarap nyo, no? Meron na kayo negosyo? Oh, masarap. Pero pagdating ng 15:30, huwag mong kausapin, ha? Kasi yung aking blood pressure tumataas. Lalong-lalo na pag, Nako, malapit na ho kumanta sino nakakahula ho? Sino ang darating sa September? Ma'am Kate, sino ba yon? Magbo-volunteer. Sino ba yung ini-expect nating bisita pag September? Sino ba, Ma'am Kate? Mag-volunteer nga iba dyan. Sino ba?
Okay. Let's call on Angelica Consuelo. Angelica?
Angelica, nasaan ka?
Hello po. Good afternoon.
Ay, good afternoon, Angelica. Sino hinihintay natin pag September, Angelica?
Si Jose Marichan po.
Sino?
Si Jose Marichan.
Oh, bakit siya ba yung Santa Claus?
Hindi naman po.
Siya yung Jose Marichan, di ba? Pero nakalublob daw siya sa sa baha. Nalublob daw siya sa baha, nakita ko. Okay? Pero umaahon siya kasi malapit na rin September eh. Yeah, pero Angelica, nandito ka na rin eh. Ano ba nakikita mo ngayon? Reason for transitioning. Ano ba ang work mo ngayon? Meron ka bang anong ginagawa mo?
Online job po. Nagtuturo po ako ng English.
Oh, wow. English pala.
Hindi naman po magaling.
Kate, maubusan ako ng English dito. Wala akong baon. Hindi ako nagpunta sa 7-Eleven eh. So, again, you're an entrepreneur, right? You're now an entrepreneur. Do you consider yourself entrepreneur? Yes, Angelica.
Maybe. Yes po. Maybe yes.
Ay, maybe. Bakit? Meron ka bang boss na you're online?
I work in a company po pa rin. So, as an employee pa rin po ako. Pero contractual po yung tawag sa amin.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Contractual. Now, anong plano mo? Are you looking at transitioning to becoming your full-time boss?
Soon po, pinag-uusapan na po namin sa family. So, may parang plano na po, pero hindi pa po siya final. So, naghahanap po ako ng ideas kung talaga ba ang kailangan i-pursue or hindi po, ganun.
What is stopping you, Angelica? Tell me. What is stopping you from making a decision? Yan. Maganda yan. Kasi I can probably relate to you my experience. So what's stopping you and the family? Ilan ba ang family na pinag-uusapan natin dito, Angelica?
Isa lang naman po. Isa lang naman po.
Your partner?
Yung family po sa fathers, sa akin po. So, yung nag-stop siguro yung capital, tsaka yung kung saan po ba mag-start.
Okay. So, doon kayo medyo na-stuck yung capital, tsaka kailan magsisimula. Okay, maganda yan, Kate, di ba? So, yeah, mamaya, let me know kung ma-answer ko na yung question mo na yan, ha? So, yan ang importante. Okay, thank you, Angelica, ha? And continue the good work of being online, all right? At pag dumating si Jose Marichan, sigurado, pag nakilala ko siya, sabihin ko si Angelica ang unang-unang nakahula ko noong darating na September, di ba? So, yeah.
Thank
All
you,
right,
sir.
thank you, Angelica. Thank you. So, very important yan, ha? Yung September na yan, darating na Jose Marichan. Yan, di ba? So, but again, the question there is, the ability for your higher income, yung decision making. Tama yung sabi ni Angelica, no? You want to have a higher income, but what is stopping you? What is the ability? What's holding you back? Very important. Sa akin, maraming nagko-consult sa akin ganyan na parati kong sinasabi, teka muna, wag kang impulsive, relax. There are a lot of people who want to jump. Para bang tumalong ka sa Jones Bridge, no? Para bang sige, hindi mo alam bakit ka tumalong, di ba? Yung bang anong bang gusto mo? Wala ho, gusto ko lang mag-move on. Move on, nalulunod ka na nga, paano ka mag-move on, di ba? Yung bang ganon, importante 'yun no? The potential and knowing the consequential impact of your decision. Remember, in decision making, a decision, I always think, and I always believe, and I've done it, a decision is really a decision when you have considered all the pros and cons, when you know, and when you're willing to undergo the pain. The pain, yung sakit. Mahirap mag-decide, di ba? Mahirap. Dadaan ka sa pinagdaanan para on turbulent times. But you're very well aware of the benefits. Yun ang reason bakit may mga empleyado na ayaw nilang mag-jump, ayaw nilang maging entrepreneur. Hanggang sa word sana, sana, sana. Yung bang sayang, sayang, sayang. Di ba? Yung mga ganun. So yun yung mga because natatakot sila. Yung fear of jumping is their ability to be stopped from making that decision. But what about the many people who took the jump? Ako, sasabihin ko sa inyo sarili, when I was assigned kasi sa Saudi Arabia, in my last stop, I used to be with Shakey's Pizza International. Ako po ay AVP for Asia Pacific. There came a time in my life when I was not anymore comfortable with my sleep. Pero alam mo, nagna-nightmare ka, yung bang hindi ka na mapakali, yung bang alam mo yung ginagawa mo you're doing it well, you're performing it well, you're doing according to your job, you're doing it more, but there's still something lacking. Bakit? Ano yung na-consider ko? Sabi ko, teka, hanggang dito na lamang ba ako? And then naulit na naman yung yung boss ko na sinabi sa akin nung nasa Manila ako. Ano mo sabi sa akin? Yun nga, sabi sa akin, wag ko raw siyang sundan dahil naging apostolate siya. Okay? Naulit na naman yun. Yung bang in the middle of the night, nagkaroon ka ng night, alam mo yung pinagpawisan ka ba? Kahit malamig. Yung nagkaroon ka ng night sweating, gano'n. Then, hindi ako makatulog. Ang daming may ano sa isip ko. Number one consideration ko, hanggang kailan? Ako pangatlo na ho sa rangko. Ang pangalawa, pang-una ay yung may-ari at anak. So, ang sabi ko sarili ko, oo nga no, Butz, pangatlo ka na. Alam mo, sipain mo yung anak. Di ba? That's a family business. It's a family. I cannot. So the question there is, where are you going? Wow. Heavy yun. Heavy yung question yun. Saan ka pupunta? So yun. Number one, ito ba yung number one tip ko sa inyo? You pray. Pray. Di ba? And sabi nga natin, pray and always push. Pray until something happens. That's my mantra. Push. Okay? So yun nga, all of a sudden, I just opted for optional retirement. And again, maraming nagagalit because yung boss ko nagagalit. Sabi niya, you're crazy. Ba't ka babalik sa Pilipinas? Anong gagawin mo? Meron akong plan. You know what? My plan was to put up my own restaurant. Kasi alam ko na Okay. Yung boss ko ayaw na ayaw. Sabi niya, sige ka, magsisisi ka. Babalik ka rin dito. Sabi ko, ay hindi naman bahala na ako. Naku, bahala na si Batman. Ayoko yun, huwag yung ganon. Okay, huwag kayong bahala na si Batman attitude, hindi yung pwede yun. So yun. So I made the decision and I was willing to gamble it. That's one thing, no? The ability to pursue their passion and difference. Yun yung passion ko eh. I want to make my own. I want to establish my own. And I don't want to grow old na I'm still an employee. Why? Until you're the best of your youth, build your strength. Make use of what you have. Diba? So very important. Kaya nga yung sinasabi nga natin dito, not everybody is meant to become entrepreneur. But if you have the inkling or the urge, wherein the urge of you, para bang, huy, Angelica, bakit di ka mag-entrepreneur? Huy, Kate, bakit hindi ka kaya maging negosyante? Ang husay mo magbenta. Okay? Alam mo yung pagiging entrepreneur, makikita nyo yan eh. Kung kayo yun nung bata pa, nung elementary kayo ba ay nagkaroon kayo ng instance na siguro mag-react na lang kayo dito ha? Sino yung mga nagbebenta nung habang kayo'y grade 2, grade 3, grade 4? Yung mga nagbebenta, yan. Sino ba yung mga nagre-react dyan? Yan. Okay, tignan natin ang reaction ng ating audience na may mga nagre-react ba dyan na sila ay nag-buy and sell nung araw? Ayan. O, sino-sino nandyan? Sino nga nagbebenta? Oh, Mary Grace Lamarosa raised her hand. Mary Grace, ano binibenta mo? Sige nga. Mary Grace, saan ka? Sige po.
Mary Grace, you can unmute and turn on your camera.
Yeah, Mary Grace.
In the chat box, Jesusalen said she was a market vendor that time. Wow.
Wow, okay. Mary Grace, gusto ko marinig yung anong binibenta mo. No?
Hi, hello.
Yes, Mary.
Ano lang po, nung elementary parang mga candy sa mga classmates.
Ano, White Rabbit? White Rabbit?
Football candies, chocolate.
Medyo mahina.
Parang football yata yun, chocolate. Pag ako, doble na yung baon ko.
Okay. Galing ha.
Hello.
Galing, binibenta mo. So magkano kuha mo nun? Kinukuha mo doon sa grocery?
Siguro 5 pesos, then mabibenta ko siya ng doble.
Ayos.
So magiging 10 pesos na yung baon ko.
Di ayos yan, di ba?
Ganon.
Ganon.
Yun yung na-remember ko. Then, yeah. Then,
Nagbibenta ka ba sa classroom? Nagbibenta ka sa classroom, Grace?
Ninda sa kapitbahay.
Alright.
Choppy.
Merienda sa mga gawa.
Medyo mahina si Grace. Iyan naman i-text, i-chat box mo. Ayan, si Joy Kenneth. Joy, anong binibenta mo?
Joy Kenneth, can you share with us?
Joy Kenneth Biasong. Nasaan si Joy?
Joy, can you unmute? And then share with us. Ano yung binibenta mo when you were still a kid?
Elementary, hindi na matanda Iba yun. Yung bata ka pa.
Hindi ako nakaranas magbenta. But I wanted to, pero I had no idea what to do before.
Alright. So, tama yun. Alam mo, ako nagbebenta ako sa classroom nung araw, yung White Rabbit, tsaka yung during classroom, ako'y nahuli ng teacher. Ako'y nahuli ng teacher. Bakit? Kasi tama yung sabi ni Mary Grace, binibili ko na 5 piso, binibenta ko na 10 piso. Pero may pautang pa ako noon. Pero may listahan ako noon, no? Pasa-pasahan ng papel doon sa ilalim, di ba? Minsan, sharp yung teacher ko. Tapos, tinawag ako after classroom, sabi sa akin, Bartolome, come here. Sabi ko, yes, ma'am. Alam ko, nagbebenta ka. Ma'am, nagbebenta po. Opo, sa uli-uli, during recess, ha? Teka, ano ba yung benta mo? Pabili nga. Alam mo, yung in-encourage pa ako, yung bang ganon. Ayan, sinasabi yan, no mic daw, si Karen, no mic and no campo, sorry. Pero naalala ko, nagbebenta po ako nung elementary ng candies, yes, biscuits, chicheria, bread. Aba, ang dami, no? Palagay ko yung laman ng bag mo ay rin ay naman lahat ay paninda, ano?
Ano?
Hanggang po sa work. Aba, okay ka. Okay, nagbebenta. May pautang ka rin. Yan. Ito naman si Jerusalem, my whole elementary life. I'm selling vegetables in the market, helping my mom. Wow! Ay, gusto kitang interviewin, Jerusalem. Magandang storya mo. Baka pwede natin. Oo, di ba? Nakakabagbag damdamin, di ba? Si Joy naman, nagbebenta po ako ng galon ng tubig. Ba, nung elementary ka, nagbebenta ka ng galon ng tubig? Hala, mabigat yun Baka, okay. Okay. Si Ellen naman, nagbebenta siya raw ng ako po ng papel sa kaklas ko. Kasi pag may exam. O tama yun, di ba? Tama yun. Pag wala silang papel, bibenta mo doble kasi convenience di ba? Para kang 7-Eleven, nagpresyo ng mataas, di ba? So, yan si Ellen. Tapos, price na to. Ako, patay kang bata ka, ha? Namaya, ma-overprice council ka dyan.
Jesus Allen is here, so we can...
Yes. Nasaan ka ba, Pilar?
Yes po, good afternoon po.
Yes, ano yung binibenta mo? Hindi nga.
Sari-sari sir, nagbebenta po tayo ng kamatis, kangkong, na gulay po sa palengke. Pero magkaiba po kami ng pwesto ng mother ko. Kumbaga,
Kinakalabo mo nanay mo.
Parang ganun po, sort of.
Okay.
Bali, po, yung isang kaing ng kamatis po is worth 50 pesos as capital. Sasabihin po yun ng mother ko sa akin na ang kapital po dyan is 50 pesos. Pag naubos mo yan, dapat mayroon tayong 75 pesos. So hati po kami dun sa 25 pesos na tubo.
Ba, magaling. Ilan taong ka noon?
Siguro po I started when I was grade 1 hanggang yung marunong na po magsukli.
Aba, ang bilis. So mas malaki ang benta mo kaysa sa nanay mo, no?
Mas malaki sir kasi yung mga namimili po sa amin ng mga may kaya, yung sukli hindi na nila kinukuha. So tip na po sa akin yun. So mas malaki po yung kinikita ko kaysa sa nanay ko.
Kasi nagti-TikTok ka sa kanila.
Ay, hindi pa po uso TikTok. Nagdadaldal pa lang po ako sa kanila.
pero nagpe-pearly dance ka, pearly shell.
Nagpapabibo po. Ay, ang ganda niyo naman po ngayon, ma'am.
Okay. Oo, nagpapabibo ka. Aba, ayos ka. Magandang example yan. Alright. So, again, bumalik tayo. Lahat tayo ay nagkaroon ng experience of being an entrepreneur when we were young. We were able to explain, to discover what we are. Because, bakit? Nung bata tayo, malakas ang loob natin. Nung bata tayo ay makapal ang mukha natin. Di ba? Nung bata tayo ay we are open to a lot of things, discovery. And the most place that we can sell is our school. And the most people who will buy our classmates. Sa akin wala namang hindi bumili. Kasi pag hindi sila bumili, lagot sila. So yun ang isa. Meron pa isa nag-message sa atin. My husband is selling ice candy sa school for a living and allowance po. Yung galing. Totoo yan. Tama yan. Okay. I sold homemade cakes when I was young. Christopher. Yan ang. Alam mo, marami tayong mga lumalabas na mga diamonds in the rough. Okay. Tawag nga dyan. During my elementary, sabi ni Olivia, I am selling candies bought from the market where my mom is selling fish. Sometimes we cook our own yema. Yema. Wow. Heavy yan. May, pwede mong yan. Pwede mong maging global brand yan. Selling din po ako ng candies. But sino sa inyo ang nagpa-rent ng comics? Ayan. Sino nga sa inyo ang nagpa-rent ng comics? Sige nga chat box kasi ako po ay nag-venture dyan. Nagpa-rent po ako ng comics sa tapat ng public school. Doon po sa amin, ako po ay dati nakatira dyan sa Kamuning. Okay? At ako po ay nakaisip, ako, Marfred, Marfred and Joy Ann. Yes, Joy Ann, I want to hear from you. Funny comics. Yes. Marfred and Joy Ann, tinapay to everybody. Ay, tinapay? Meron siya ng tinapay? Nasaan sila, Kate? Marfred, are you there?
Yes po. Ako
Nasaan ka? Hindi kita nakikita.
Yes.
Talagang ang funny comics. Dahil kasi matawa siya eh, no? So,
Unmute, Marfred.
yeah,
There. You're,
Ayun.
yes, Marfred.
Joy po ito.
Si Joy. Oh. Saan si Marfred?
Sa kabilang kwarto naman na nakikinig din.
Nakikinig din. So, nagpapairam kayo, nagpabenta kayo ng comics?
Nagpaparenta po, nagpapahiram.
Oh, yun, rented. Oo. Ano namang klaseng comics ang pinaparent mo? Mga funny comics?
Funny comics po, ewan ko po kung naabutan po ng mga nandito. Pero noong panahon po, nung medyo bata pa kami, mga siguro nasa 7 to 8 years old, simula na po yan, nagpaparenta ng comics, yung mga hiwaga.
Yeah.
Mga ganun.
Oo, talaga, totoo yan. Paano rentahan mo dyan? Paano rentahan natin doon?
Pupunta sila sa amin, magre-rent sila, mga 250 pesos lang naman po noong unang panahon.
Tapos
ibabalik din nila pagkahapon.
Oh. And then?
Tapos ganun ulit, kung may yung ang normally po na nagrerenta sa amin nun, yung mga kapitbahay din po namin, tsaka yung mga kaklase ko po. Ayan.
So balik puhunan na yon, di ba, Joy?
Sa totoo lang po, opo, balik puhunan kasi mura lang naman po yung comics talaga eh.
Oo.
Pinaparenta lang po yan.
No, tignan mo ito si Trisha. Oh, ang dami rin pala. Oh. Kate, ang ganda ng mga negosyo. Ha? Talagang kita mo ng negosyo. Ang negosyo ay nasa pag-iisip. Eh. Sabi nga ni Trisha, nagre-rent siya ng rented out pocketbooks instead of comics. Nasa dormitory, high school instead of class elementary. Wow! Yung mga pocketbooks ng araw na very, very popular. Di ba? So, ayan, sabi rin ni Nina Gomez. Alam mo, ako rin nasabi ko nga, nagparenta ko ng comics, kaya lang nagkaroon ako ng failure. Alam mo bakit? Kasi, nagparenta ko ng comics ng mga English, yung mga Superman, yung mga Batman, yung mga ganun. Yung elementary school, public, sa awa ng Diyos, walang nag-rent. Okay, bakit? Kasi English hindi Tagalog, hindi funny comics, di ba? Yan, si Maridina. Precious Romance, Valentine Romance. Wow. Yan yung mga YouTube nung araw. Yan yung mga tinatawag nating mga before the social media. Okay? So, what I'm trying to do now is trying to elicit you that you are capable of becoming an entrepreneur. Di ba? You are all have that potential. No? Ang problema lang sa atin ay yung bang the ability to believe in oneself. Di ba? Tama yun. Yung bang minsan hindi ka naniniwala sa sarili mo minsan. Yung bang, kaya ko kaya, sir? Pero ang parati ko sinasabi, tignan mo na lang nung ikaw ay bata. Okay? Nakaya mo. But, yun ang importante. You must be able to put in your effort. You must know the rewards that you're going to do. And you must be able to take the risk. Okay? So, yun ang sinasabi natin, mind shift, di ba? Yun ang tinatawag nating mind shift. Sa akin, importante ang mind shift. You know why? Because sa atin, pag ang mind shift ng from employee to entrepreneur ay hindi naintindihan. Ang labo ng dating. Marami akong mga naturuan na naging entrepreneur sila by accident. Why? Because they have to. In other words, survival, di ba? But I always put into their proper perspective. Unawain mo muna ang pagsishift mo. Hindi ka na 9 to 5. Hindi ka na Monday to Friday. Hindi ka na yung tao mag-i-enjoy ng mga holiday. Uy, alam niyo ba itong Kate, itong August na ito, hitik na naman tayo sa holiday. Ayaw ng mga entrepreneur yan. Okay? Bakit? Biro mo, holiday. Kung magpapapasok ka ng tao, didoble na naman yan. Di ba? So, again, the mindset is something that when we transition, we must be able to accept part and partial of what we are doing. Okay, let me show you. Hindi po kaya, wag nyo nang tignan yung lahat sa likod. Yung mga brands na lang po yan, no? Yung pang mga brands. Yan po yung mga natulungan ng inyong lingkod. And all of them, I'm very proud because they were in one way or another former employees. They too jumped the bridge of the unknown. Kasi sabi ko nga, alam mo, pagiging entrepreneur, there's always a risk. There's no success guaranteed. Okay? Failure is always by their side, by their front, and under. But they manage to circumvent. They manage to accept. And look at them. They have now their brand. They are now yumayapagpag ang kanilang mga negosyo. So para man sinasabi natin, sir, kung kaya nila, kaya ko rin. Tama ba? Yan ang sinasabi ko ngayon. Yan ang sinasabi ko na ikaw ay nag-a-attend ngayon. Okay? Pero ang pag-iisip mo ngayon ay dapat i-refocus mo na. Gawan mo na ng desisyon. At ang desisyon nga, sabi ko sa iyo, ay masakit man, pero yung inyong benefit ay nandyan. But again, ang parati ko sinasabi, pag ikaw gumawa ng desisyon, isulat mo yan sa papel. Sir, kailangan pa? Pwede bang memory? Hindi. Because a decision made in a memory can always disappear. A decision written in a paper is a commitment. Okay? Yan ang sinasabi ko. Ito, sabi nga ni Maria Cristina, no cam on audio po, nagpaparent din po ako ng comics, pocketbooks, habang nagbabantay ng sari-sari store namin, ba? Namumulot ako ng mga kahoy at nagsisibak at itinatali. 1 peso per tali, ay mura mo naman binibenta. Okay? Nagpapa-repack din po ako ng mga binibili sa Divisoria. O yung galing. Yan. Alam mo, ang parati kong sinasabi nga ang paghihirap ay meron ding katapusan. Pero the joy of being an entrepreneur is there. So, paano? Paano? Parati ako tinatanong, sir, paano? Are you all talk? Are you all talk and not any practical? No, I don't. I walk the talk. Okay? So number 1, identify your skills. Yan. Ngayon, kumuha ka ng papel. Kumuha ka ng papel mo. At saka notebook, kung if possible. Alam mo, marami tayong notebook. Gaya niyang, ano ba yung notebook na ito? Yan, mga ganyang notebook. Hindi ba? Ay, meron pala tayo ngayon. Yung mga notebook na yan, di ba? So, gumawa ka ng notebook. Sulat mo na. Gumawa ka na ng inventaryo mo. Okay? Inventaryo mo na ang sarili mo. Huwag mo na ipagyabang, huwag mo na ilagay sa Facebook, ilagay mo sa Instagram. Huwag mo na ilagay sa TikTok. Okay? Ilagay mo na yung ano ba yung skills mo sa totoo lang ha. Walang makakakita nito ha. Marifet, Jerusalem, walang makakita nito. I will not even ask you when you want to talk to me. No. Identify your skills and resources. Ano ang skills? Anong kakayahan mo? Marunong ka magbenta. Bakit ka successful magbenta? Kasi mahusay ka magdaldal Di ba? Konting buka ng bibig mo, napapabilin tao. Di ba? May mga ganong tao, di ba? Ako tuwan-tuwa ako. Kahit hindi ko pa tinitignan yung produkto, napapabili ako kasi ang husay mag-explain. Mabulaklak ang pagkaka-explain. Di ba? Skills. Are you a person who can deliver in such a short period of time a description of what you want to sell? Alam mo, minsan pinapanood ko yung mga nag-online selling. Alam mo, sad to say, Ang ikot ng ikot, wala namang, para ka nagbabuffering. Alam mo yung mahina yung signal mo. Paikot-ikot. Hindi na sila dumiretso. Para bang, lahat ng tao ngayon, let's face it, the action of people right now is always they're asking for instant gratification. Diba? Tama. Yung bang gusto. I want to order now. As in tomorrow. Bilisan mo. Delay ka. Ay, pangit. Diba? Hindi. You have to face what is the world is now in. Why? Because people are now impatient. So you have to know exactly, are your skills, are you patient? Ayan. Patient is number one, is a skill. Makulit ka ba? Okay? Are you patient enough? Are you diplomatic? Hanggang saan ang iyong pasensya? Hanggang saan ang iyong selling point? Di ba? Like for example, people who sell insurance. Wow. Saludo ko dyan. People who sell real estate. Saludo ko dyan. People who sell properties, condominiums. Believe ako dyan. Okay? Why? They have tons and tons of patience. Meron nga ako na interview Sabi niya, sir, alam niyo ba yung mga nagbibigay ng mga flyers dyan sa mall? Ng flyering. Minsan talaga masakit ang loob ko Bakit? Pumupunta lang ako sa restroom mo. Doon umiiyak ako Kasi may mga binibigyan ka na ng flyer, iismidan ka pa. Parang, mano ba naman magsabing thank you? Di ba? I mean, huwag mo naman, istorbo ka, tabi. Tao naman yan Di ba? Treat them as humans. Di ba? So yun yung mga ganon. O call center agents. Ako, call center agents, believe ako how patient they can be. Lalo na pag ang telepono ay sira at 2 linggo na sira. O ang internet nyo ay 3 linggo na sira. Naku! Ewan ko si Kate. Kung si Kate ay hanggang saan ang boiling point ni Kate. Di ba? Hindi ba? Yung bang, ewan ko, sino ba sa inyo nakatikim ng, wow, 3 linggo walang internet. Wow! Talagang siguro ay, nako, ano nangyari na? Lalong-lalo na kung ang negosyo mo ay depende sa internet. Di ba? So number 2 is actually, you emphasize the importance of identity of one's strength. Yan, importante yan. Ako sa akin, nag-inventaryo muna ako ng sarili ko Okay? Why? Because I have to know, ano ba yung strength ko? Ano ba kaya ko? What about my health? No? You have to do a health check-up. Huwag yung gusto mo lang maging entrepreneur. Hindi. Para bang sasaba ka rin sa another battle. Huwag yung porke gusto mo magnegosyo at ayos na. Hindi ba? No. Pagiging employee, yes, you're okay. But again, sometimes you always tell yourself, teka, kakayanin ko pa ba? Or baka hindi ko na kaya. Di ba? Kaya ko kayang humarap sa iba-ibang klaseng tao? Kasi minsan namimili kayo Di ba? So, what are your resources? Ano yung resources? Ano ba meron kang assets? Meron ka bang internet? Meron ka bang computer? Marunong ka ba sa computer? Ano mga alam mo sa computer? Ano ba mga alam mo dyan? Di ba? Are you savvy with technology? Kasi alam mo, technology nowadays is something you cannot avoid. That's something else. No? And then also, discuss the key skills that entrepreneurs need to succeed. Okay? Ang skills nila dapat dyan is tenacity. They're able to push and push. They're able to focus. Alam mo, yan ang importante. Sa mga entrepreneurs na mga nakikita ko at sa aking experience, you're able to focus. In this world nowadays, we have so much distraction. Let's face it, from the time you wake up until the time you sleep, you're riddled, you're saddled, you're flooded, inundated by so many distractions, di ba? To a point na dapat kung wala kang discipline sa sarili mo, ay nako, pagpunta mo ng opisina o pagbukas mo lang ng telepono, nakalimutan mo na yung gagawin mo. No, you have to focus on that. No, you must learn how to jot down. You must learn how to write down. Okay? Financial management, naku yan. Maraming sabi sa akin, sir, bagsak ko ako sa sa accounting 101. No, you have to learn. You have to appreciate the figures. You cannot tell people, oh, eto, count my money nga, magkano kinita ko. No. You have to learn. Nowadays, marami yung mga lessons yan, yung mga accounting for non-accountants. Okay? You have to know what is the cost. Minsan meron kaming mga mentee. Ang ganda ng product. Tama, swak. Pagdating sa profitability, naku, ang nipis. Sabi ko, ate, ano nangyari dyan? Hindi, ayos naman maraming bumibili. Oo nga maraming bumibili. Kaya lang, marami kayong kinikita. Ay nako, wag mo nang tanongin nyo, nga sakit ng ulo ko Bakit po? Kasi, hindi nyo pinag-aralan. Biro mo, ang kanyang presyo ay 200 pesos. Ang kanyang cost of goods, maniwala ka, ang presyo niya ng cost of goods, 200 pesos tandaan nyo, 200. Ang kanyang cost of goods, 160 pesos. Tama ba yun? Hindi. So again, kailangan i-requisahin, i-review. Okay? Imagine mo, 200, 160 pesos ang iyong kinita. Nako, patay kang bata ka. So ayan, review natin. So mag-break muna tayo kasi alam ko hot na yung iba dyan na gustong-gusto na maging entrepreneur. But again, time out. Let's have a break.
Thank you so much, Sir Butz. Hi, good afternoon again, everyone. I'm back. That means we're going on a quick break and we're doing something exciting. Sabi ko nga kanina when we started, because right now we're going to play a game and the game is called There you go. The game is called Guess the Movie. So this is how the game goes. We will show you short clips or short trailers of a particular movie. Ang kailangan ninyong gawin, you have to be the first one to type the complete and correct title of that movie here in the chat box. Okay? Pabilisan ito mag-type. Okay? And again, kailangan complete and correct title. Now, for you guys to get the feel of the game, let's do a trial run. Sample pa lang to, but I want you to start guessing the title of this movie.
Avengers! Assemble.
There you go. Okay, let me read the chat box. The answers I'm getting are Endgame. There's also Avengers. There's Avengers Endgame. Meron namang The Avengers Endgame. We have a Marvel Avengers Endgame. So yan yung variations. We also have The Avengers, Avengers and the Game. Let's see, what is the title of that movie? It is Avengers Endgame. Ayan. Maraming tama, but I see a lot of variations. Again, reminder, complete and correct title. Bawal may sobra na word, bawal may kulang na word, even the punctuation marks should be correct. Okay? So now you know how the game goes. Kailangan eksakto ang itatype. Okay? So, let's watch this next clip. It will give you 200 pesos.
No one, not even you, can kill
There you go. Okay, let us see the title. Now we're seeing, we have John Wick. We have John Wick 4. There's different spellings of John also. There's John Wick 4. John Wick 3. There's Matrix. Let me see. Okay, John Wick 2. Also, we have that. Let's reveal what is the title of that movie. And yes, we have John Wick Chapter 4. Meron bang nakakuha ng John Wick Chapter 4? Let me check. And yes, we have someone who got it right. And we have Febeline Moreno. Congratulations, Febeline. Siya ang nakakuha. Very good, Febeline. Febeline, you will receive 200 pesos from ARIVA Academy and it will go to your GCash account. So ganito yung gagawin mo, Febeline. You have to send your GCash account number privately to ARIVA Academy Philippines here in the chat box, okay? And then wait for your prize. We'll be sending it to you in a little while. Again, send it to us privately, okay? Don't send it to everyone. Send it just to that account, ARIVA Academy Philippines. And wait for your prize. Now, Febeline, because you have won already, you won't be able to join the game anymore. Para naman your other co-participants will get a chance in getting the last 200 pesos that we're giving away this afternoon. Again, congratulations, Febeline. And to the rest of our participants, may last 200 pesos pa. So baka sa'yo na to. Let's watch this next clip.
Haven't a clue. I'm vengeance. Whoa! This guy's crazy.
There, ayan, exciting. A lot of answers agad. We have Batman. There's also Batman Returns. We have The Batman. We have Batman Returns and we have Batman Return. We have Batman 2. We also have Batman Begins. Batman Returns again. The Batman Legend. The Dark Knight. Batman Forever. Let's see. What is the title of that movie? And it is Batman. So we have our winner. We have Christopher James Colmenares. There you go, Christopher. Congratulations, Christopher. You are our winner and you will receive 200 pesos. Okay, so send your GCash account number to ARIVA Academy Philippines here in the chat box. Congratulations to all of our winners. Wait for your prize. We'll be sending it to you in a little while. So after this, may pang-coffee kayo. Okay, I'll move on with my other announcements. There you go. Stay on top of our insights and updates. Stay connected with ARIVA Academy. You can join ARIVA Academy's Facebook group. You can also like ARIVA Academy's Facebook page. You can follow ARIVA in LinkedIn. And also you can check out ARIVA's website, www.ariva.com.ph. I'm also inviting everyone to be a part of the growing ARIVA Academy Viber community. You can just scan the QR code. Instantly, that will bring you inside our Viber community, and we're looking forward to seeing all of you there. For those of you who might have missed the other free live webinars we've had in the past, we started last 2020, so we have a lot of free live webinars already. Don't worry, because you can all catch them in YouTube. All you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channels, ARIVA Academy and ARIVA Talks. Now, for those of you who are interested in inviting our speakers to conduct a program for your whole team, for your whole company, we can help you out with that. You can just give us a call, 0916-695-4418, or send us an email And also, let us know what topic you need. Here are some of the programs that we offer, but we have a lot more than that. So call us, email us, and we will help you partner with the right speaker under ARIVA Academy Speakers Bureau for that. Now, let me invite you to some of our upcoming learning events. We have critical thinking and problem-solving strategies for effective decision-making. This will be on August 10th already. On August 11th, professional telephone etiquette at workplaces matter. Social media marketing strategy and advertising mastery. This is on August 16 already. This one's really good, especially for those of you who are planning on putting up their own business already, or you're starting already, because this is how to use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok to boost your business. So learn with us on August 16. On August 17, we have supervisory leadership excellence, essential skills and proficiencies for great supervisors. Employment, compensation, and employee benefits forum. For those of you who would like to know more about the updates from DOLE, from SSS, from Pag-ibig, and PhilHealth, we have invited speakers to be with us on that day. So you can ask your questions, your queries, and learn about the updates about these agencies, these departments on August 23. The following day, August 24, we have our mini MBA for executive assistants, secretaries, and admin professionals. Delivering exceptional customer service, going above and beyond. This is our topic on August 25. We have managing information security towards strategic compliance of the data privacy law regulations on August 30. August 31, the 12th essentials of effective logistics operation and warehouse management. There you have it. So those are the programs that we have. Give us a call or go to our website so you can register online. There you go. So I won't be taking much of your time anymore. I know we still have a lot to discuss. Sir Butz, giving the floor back to you. You're on mute.
Okay, I'm on mute. Kasi ninanamnam ko yung mga negosyante. Natutuwa ako talaga sa mga negosyante natin ngayon dito no? So balik tayo balik tayo dito. Narinig niyo, okay ba kayo? Na-absorb niyo ba? No? So importante ito, no? So yung financial management, no? Huwag niyo kalimutan na mag-aral, matutunan at pag-appreciate yung inyong negosyo. Meron, parang simple lang hindi naman kayo kailangan maging social science, art, rocket science. Hindi ba yung sinasabi natin? Alam mo yung gross, alam mo yung selling price, alam mo yung cost of goods, magkakano yung operating expense ninyo, sisweldohan nyo yung sarili nyo, at bibigyan nyo rin ng magkakano bang renta. Kung bawa sa bahay yan, dapat magbayad din kayo ng renta, Kasi meron dyan ako mga tinuruan Uy, saan ba yung negosyo mo? Ay, dito sa aking nanay. Okay, yung kusina ng nanay mo ginagamit. Oo po. Ilang oras mo ginagamit? Kalahating araw po. Okay, pati kuryente at tubig. Opo. Okay, magbayad ka ng renta. Ay, hindi kinanay naman Ay, hindi. That's not fair. In business, you have to put everything in the right perspective. Kahit man ayaw man tanggapin ng nanay mo, di okay lang yun. Pero dapat alam nyo kung magkano talaga ang kinikita ng inyong negosyo. Hindi yung, amin naman yung lugar Yung rental okay lang Hindi. Kung paparenta mo sa iba, di ba? Yung marketing, maganda yung course na bibigay dito, yung social marketing, social media. Alam mo, let's face it, etong after pandemic talagang bumulusok ang social media. Yung mga hindi natututong mag-social media ay napilitan mag-social media. Tama? Di ba? Ganun yun. Yung iba na ayaw mag-shopping online dahil gusto nilang ma-feel, mahawakan, mahaplos ang bagay ay hindi na. No? In other words, ngayon, you are contented with online shopping. Alam ko ho ay August 8 at 8 ngayon. Okay? So wala na ho tayong plugging, Kate, ha? Pero hanggang August 12 naman yun eh, no? Bahala na ho kayo kung kaya nyong gastusin at ubusin lahat. Eh baka naman pang negosyo, sayang din. Di ba? So yun ang sinasabi natin eh. The need and the want is always in question when you want to become an employee and entrepreneur. Okay? So you have to have very good sound judgment. Networking, yan. Ang networking ko ay hindi ko nire-refer yung nagbibenta ng ganito at bibenta ng ganon. Hindi ho. Your ability to be able to socialize with people, your ability to meet virtual or even face-to-face. For example, kayo ba pag kayo ay nasa isang sasakyan, halimbawa nasa FX kayo ba ay merong opportunity to talk about your business sa katabi nyo? Or no pansin? Okay, yan. Ano kaya mga result ng ating mga participant? Pag sumasakay ba kayo, no pansin ba kayo sa katabi? Or nakakausap-usap ninyo? Ayan. Alam nyo kasi, ang Pilipino by nature ay mahiyain. Ayokong katabi yan. Ayokong kamsin yan. Di ba? Yung mga ganon. Pero meron akong mga entrepreneur na tinuruan. Okay? Ilagay mo sa iyong gilid ang iyong pangalan lang. Halimbawa, kunyari, yema.com. Okay? Dito sa likod, meron nakalagay dyan. Alam nyo ba yung aking kliyente niyon, mas marami siya nakuha dahil yung mga empleyado niya nakasuot ng shirt na gano'n. At minsan tatapikin sila, uy, paano ba sumali dyan? Yan. Start a conversation the right way. Yung tinatawag nating elevator talk. Sino nakakaalam na elevator talk dyan? Ayan, sige nga ho, raise your hand please. Sino nakakaalam ng elevator talk? Meron ba tayo dyan, Kate? Nakikita? Nagbo-volunteer? Nagre-raise ng hand? Meron ba dyan? Ano ba yung elevator talk? Pwede rin escalator talk. Kung mahaba-haba ho yung escalator. So, meron ba tayong nabo-volunteer o meron tayong turo-tier? Pwedeng gawin.
Let me
Meron ata.
Let me call on Mr. Emmanuel Amador.
Ayan, si Mr. Emmanuel. Saan po? Emmanuel.
Amador. There. Ayan. There.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, Emmanuel. How are you?
I'm good, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, Emmanuel. Ano ba yung elevator to?
I think it's about being quick and precise about your topic.
Ayun, tama yun. Sorry. Hindi kita natin.
Yes, sir. Keep it short.
Kate, can you help me?
Hello?
Kate,
another one for the same. Medyo may nag-feedback.
may nagpi-feedback ata. Oo. Nasa MRT ho ba kayo? Sir Emmanuel?
No, at the office.
Okay. Nasa labas siya. Anyway, tama yun, Kate. Yung quick, no? Yung quick, sinasabi niya. Sabi nga ni Jerusalem, chika din sa katabi for prospects. Tama yan, Jerusalem. Okay? Alam mo, pagiging negosyante, if you are a person who is an introvert, you have to change yun ba? Sabi nga natin, change mind shift. Di ba? For example, gagaya niyan, yung bang nagkikwento-kwentuhan kayo, then all of a sudden you start coming up with a talk. Uy, kamusta? Uy, taga saan ka? O, San Jose del Monte. Uy, alam nyo, malaki ang development dyan, ha? Oo nga eh. Magandang development. Ayan, you start the talk. And then another thing, ilan sa inyo nagdadala ng mga business cards pa? Or may QR. Nakita nyo ba yung aking simula ng aking slide? May QR. Dapat meron na kayong QR ho. Kasi yan ho yung makakadala sa inyo. Isa ho sa mga transition ko yan na Ayan, tama. Mabilis na usapan with accuracy, brief, and being concise. Tama, Joy. Tama yan. Brief, concise, and it will now lead you to another conversation. Di ba? So yan importante ha. Networking is something that you have to break. Ako po ay dating mahiyain. Okay? Pero sabi ko, hindi ako kikita pag ganitong mahiyain eh. Kasi nung ako empleyado, I am only comfortable with the people that I'm under. Okay? The people who are my followers, no? But I'm not comfortable at talking with people. But again, I have to overcome that. Importante 'yun. Alam mo paano ko na-overcome 'yun? Nagsasalita ako sa harap ng salamin. Kasi alam niyo nung araw ng OFW kami ay ito matatanong niyo sa mga tatay ninyo, sa mga nakakatanda, na kami po ay may hawak na salamin, meron kaming picture ng aming mga minamahal at meron kaming cassette tape na hawak-hawak. Alam mo yung cassette tape kasing size ng sapatos, no? At yung kakausapin namin sarili at sasabihin, "Oy, kamusta na kayo?" Ako okay dito. Diba yun? Napapractice yun. So again, anything that you want to do, you can change. Because I always believe the events or the circumstances do not dictate on who you should be. It is who you are that you should dictate and not the events. So if you want to do a change, you have to start imposing on yourself the ability and the discipline to change. Meron kasi mga ganyan, sir, mahirap lang ako . Sir, kasi ganito kami. Sir, hindi kami nakatapos. Hey, come on, stop it. Okay? The events did not form you. You are the one who should form your events, di ba? Ganun 'yun. So, again, yung skills, importante 'yan. Improve. What are the areas? You may ask your friends, no? Alam mo, minsan you can ask your friends, but again, I always tell people, it is actually you as a person, as an individual who can tell who you are. And not for your friends to tell who you should be, no? Parang ako 'yun ang ganoon eh. Para bang sasabihin ko, alam mo, dapat ikaw, ganito ka, dapat yung panga mo, dapat tabasin mo, yung ganito, alam mo, magpa-facial ka. Hindi eh. Accept who you are, what your faults are, what are your defects. Again, meron akong isang kakilala, maniwala kayo. Siya po ay deaf from 100%. Papakita ko po yung siya po ay isang deaf ng bata pa, pero maniwala kayo pag nakita niyo sa kanya, sino ho naglalaro sa inyo ng Valorant? Nako, eto ho, I love gaming peace. I love gaming, peace gaming. Yung bata na yun, kung titignan nyo, siya ay parang normal. Pero nakalagay sa kanyang intro, I'm sorry but I'm deaf. Please be patient with me. Yung mga nakakaintindihan ng Valorant, yan ay depende yan sa sound. Okay? Sa sound. But yet he cannot hear. He's deaf. But he can watch. And yet he's a top player sa Valorant. Fantastic, right? So imagine, etong batang to, I met him when he was still young. And I could see the convincing power, the determination to overcome. Di ba? Marami tayong nakikita ng ganyan. Minsan meron pa tayong pilotong kilalang piloto na babae. Walang kamay, pero may paa. And yet she became one of the first female pilot. Di ba? So what is important is this: build your network, be with the right people. Huwag nyo na hong intindihin yung mga marites sa paligid ninyo. Okay? Wala na hong ginawa yan kung hindi yung magganon. Start building your right people, the right connection. Okay? So again, you can connect. Be in social media, like for example, LinkedIn. Alam nyo, LinkedIn, I don't know how many of you are there, but I'm there. And I really, I'm so happy I'm able to connect with a lot of people. People who are serious in terms of business, people who can give you ideas the right way. Para sa ganon, you learn, no? So it's time that you change from employee to entrepreneur. You have to move on. Okay? Then the importance of the supportive network. Yan. Kaya nga importante meron kang support group eh. Meron kang mga grupo na who will encourage you and you can exchange. That's why you have group chats. Select your group chats na who will really give you that kind of learning, no? So hindi yung mga group chat na mga nonsense. And then attend events. Okay? We have so many events. Like for example, yan yung sa ARIVA, meron tayo diyan. Yung Go Negosyo sa Saturday, meron tayo diyan sa kung gagawin po kayo diyan sa Mega Mall, libre po 'yan, no? Kagaya nito, itong ARIVA Academy na itong webinar natin libre. But again, it's not enough for you just to attend and attend. You have to do something about it. That's why sa ARIVA meron tayong mga 4 hours na medyo intensive yan, masterclass yan. So what I'm trying to do is this. You want to become an entrepreneur, you cannot become an entrepreneur by calling yourself an entrepreneur. You have to start building and building and building. And besides, ito ho ang sinasabi ko sa inyo, pagiging entrepreneur, I never stop learning. Okay? Never stop learning. So yung habit ninyo, you have to probably change. For example, ano ba yung mga binabasa nyong mga libro? Okay? I will always recommend mga books, no? A lot of books. There are so many books, inspirational books that you can read. Books that can elicit your mind. Like for example, I'm very fond of reading The Art of War. Oh, yan po. The Art of War. How many have you read? How many books have you? Alam mo, pagbabasa ng libro, sa akin, 1 page lang. Tsaka sa ating cellphone, nandiyan na yan yung mga e-books. Okay? Kaya nga sa akin, kung meron kayong email nyo ho sa akin, padalahan ko kayo ng mga ibang books na libre, no? It's really a good book, Art of War. Tony Robbins, di ba? Tony Robbins, for example, si Francis Kong, one of the top natin Filipinos, di ba? And then Who Moved by Cheese? Who Moved by Cheese yun, Robert Greene, yan. Very important yan, yung mga books na ganyan. And then also, like for example, yung mga nasa restaurant, meron akong pinapadalang libro na about the Behind the Golden Arch, no? Ano yung di ba? Behind the Golden Arch, yung bang behind the success of McDonald's. Okay? Yang Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Yeah, meron pa akong isang version dyan, yung the version how to apply the Rich Dad, Poor Dad. So what I'm trying to do is this. Do not read the whole day. Ayan, escapist attitude na yan. Di na yan. You read about, let's say like 10 minutes. Alam nyo, si Tony Tan Kachong, okay, yun ang founder ng Jollibee. Isa sa mga occasions wherein he said, do you ever read books? Sabi niya, yes, I do read. I read 1 page. 1 page. I don't finish the book. But what do I do with the book? I try to finish and absorb that 1 page. And if I can apply that in my life. Di ba? Kaya nga siya yung nagpasimuno ng mga sir. Di ba? Nung araw, hindi natin tinatawag. Ngayon, nung nagsimula siya noon at nakabasa siya ng isang librong ganon, aba, in-apply niya. And then one morning daw, yung kanyang security guard, pagbukas ng pinto, sinabi niya, "Hi, good morning, Sir Alfredo." Natulala raw yung security guard. You know why? Because sabi niya, it's not the rank. It is the respect for human being. Janitor, sinisir mo, ma'am. Why? Because it's not, you are acknowledging their being human. Di ba? Yun, the 48 laws of power. Ang galing pala ng mga nandito, Kate. Alam mo, wag niyong aksayahin ng oras. So, ako sa akin, pag meron ako nabasa, talagang, wow, minanamnam ko. Ako, ang habit ko po ay, before I go to sleep, I read at least 1 page. Why? Why do I do that before I go to sleep? Because I absorb that. You know, our subconscious mind is so powerful. Alam niyo ba yun? Alam niyo ba yun? Yung bang whatever you absorb, our subconscious mind works and it doesn't know the right and wrong. So what you feed your subconscious mind is all up to you. If you say that you want to become positive and you want to be successful, that's it. And one of the things that I always do is when I wake up, I always say, I am having a good day. Hindi yung I will. I'm having a good day. Why? Because the fact that you are alive today, isn't it a good day? The fact that you are meeting people like you, I'm meeting you. I don't even know you from Adam, but I'm interacting with you. It's a good day. Wag yun sabihin mo pagising mo, ay nako, paano naman kayo sa singilin to si Kate? Ang tagal-tagal ko nang tinitext. Ano naman kaya ito si Emmanuel? Ang tagal-tagal mag-answer sa aking email. Ano naman kaya ito si Joy? Ang hirap kausapin. Ay lahat na ho mahirap kasi ho sinabi nyo nang mahirap. Diba? So again, being an entrepreneur is not full of joy. I'm telling you. Joy, I'm sorry, you're not full of joy. Okay? Pagiging entrepreneur, it is full of challenges. How you circumvent, how you go through the life stages is something that I always say, yes. You always say. If something did not go through today, alam mo yung attitude ko? Dati, gagalit ako eh. Bakit di natuloy? Bakit di natuloy? Di ba? Lalo na pag entrepreneur ka, you're after projects. But then I realized, hey, sino ba magkakasakit? Ako. Sino ba nagwo-worry? Ako. Na-stress ako? Yes, ako. Di ba? So pupunta naman ako sa doktor. Resetahan na naman ako ng gamot. Abay, may hina-hina na 1,000. Di ba? Gastos. Di ba? But again, you always say, there is always a reason for everything. There's always a reason. No? Kung nagkasakit ka, there's always a reason. Why? Because you are not taking yourself, you're not taking care of yourself. Probably your body say, hey, time out, Mon. Time out muna. Time out. You need to refresh yourself. Okay? So, how do we do it? First thing first, create a business plan. Sir, bigat yan, business plan. Hindi. Simple lang yan. Ano ba gusto mong gawin? Who, what, where, when, how, and why. Yun lang discuss natin dyan. Who, where, what, why, how. Yun lang gusto kong gawin. Sa'yo, ano ba gusto mong gawin? Anong gusto mong ma-achieve? Put a timeline. Okay? Timeline. Ngayon, September, malapit na. August na, September na. Okay? Anong gagawin mo? Timeline. Create your small victories. Huwag mo pagmalaki na, hindi mo na kailangan in-announce yan sa social media. Di ba? If I were able to move you today, that's your small victory. If I were able to make you write a journal, that's your small victory. If you can start doing that habit for the next 2 weeks and preparing yourself becoming an entrepreneur, wow, that's it. If you can connect with us and stay with ARIVA and stay with us and me, that's a good move. Di ba? If you can start looking at yourself in front of the mirror and accept who you are and not just say, hey, yung ilong ko kailangan tabasin. Hey, ang dami kong freckles. Hey, kailangan kong ganito. Hey, accept who you are. Pinanganak ang ganyan, tanggapin mo na. Huwag ka na magpaputi kung ikaw ay medyo morena. Diba? Natural lang yun. Okay? Kasi minsan ang problema natin, natidictate tayo ng advertisement eh. Dapat ang kilikili mo maputi. Eh ano ngayon kung maitim? Hindi ba? Parang hello. Di ba? Sa akin ganun. Kaya nga, the world is full of distraction. You have to focus. Okay? And then, yung importance ng business plan, simple eh. Ito yung gusto mong gawin sa buhay mo eh. Ito yung gusto mo. Ito yung kailangan mo i-discuss sa sarili mo. Ito yung ito yung mga hurdles na kailangan mong isipin. Ito yung pera mo lang. Magkakano bang pera mo ngayon? Magkakano ang darating na pera? Magkakano ba yung bayarin? Magkakano mo i-start? Let me explain to you. Let me tell you example. Mang Inasal did not start billionaire. He started with 2,000 pesos. He borrowed 2 million and the rest is history. And tell me, swerte? Hindi. He plotted his own life. He knew exactly what he wanted. Okay? So yun ang importante, ha? Yun ang next na sinasabi ko lang sa inyo na huwag kayong maging complicated. Don't complicate your life. If you want to become an entrepreneur, so be it. But study where you want to go. Okay? Yan importante. Again, professional help. Let's not be Superman. Okay? You seek. There's so many people who can help you. There's so many resources who can help you. Okay? Today, you're so lucky because technology offers so many opportunities. You have ARIVA Academy. So many top-notch fellow entrepreneurs who are also teaching here. So many free courses that are available. Alam mo, it's always up to you. Ako parating sinasabi ko, sir, gusto ko sana maging entrepreneur. Kaya lang, teka. Stop. Don't tell me kaya lang. Hindi ka gumawa ng decision eh. Meron nga ako dyan eh. Ang tagal-tagal na nag-a-attend ng seminar. Every time meron akong seminar, nakikita ko yung mukha niya. And one day, nag-private chat ako. Sabi ko, ate, ano ba talaga pakay mo sa buhay? Professional seminarista ka ba? Kasi nakaka-100 ka ng seminars eh. Mukhang contented ka na eh. Wala ka ba bang move on? Sometimes you have to move on. There are also professional students, mind you, right? I'm sure meron kayong mga kilalang mga hanggang ngayon eh, nag-graduate na kayo pero yung kaklase nyo hanggang ngayon nasa college pa. Masters dito, doctorate dito, tapos na naman, nag-masters na naman, nag-college degree, eh, hindi maalis-alis yung kanyang diploma. Hindi ba? So again, in life, you have to move on. If you don't move on, stay where you are and accept, but don't be sorry for what you are, right? So yan importante doon. So that's my QR. Just I hope you will try to look at it. And then, we can connect. Just mention ARIVA, August 8th. Okay, so I'll get in touch with you. You can connect with me in my Facebook, my social media. Again, we can always talk, we can always chat and see how we can help, no? Yan ang ating ganun. So that's it, Miss Kate. How else we can help our participants? Ang dami nating participants today.
Yes.
Okay.
Right now, we can answer their questions. So for those of you who have questions, you can click the raise hand button or type your questions here in the chat box. We have a few questions already. Sir Butz, start asking. Sir Butz, how do I deal with my fears and my doubt so that I can properly start?
How do I deal with my fears and
my doubts?
My doubts. Number one, you have to find out what are your fears. Lista mo muna yung mga fears mo. Kasi minsan yung mga fears natin ay hindi naman totoo eh. Minsan yung mga fears mo ay created by what your belief is. And sometimes our belief is sometimes wrong. Okay? You have to list down your fears. You have to list down your anxiety. Kaya nga, yun ang sinasabi ko sa inyo na isa yan sa mga benefits of having a journal, having a diary, having a notebook, so that you can track down who you are. And every week, you can probably review the milestone, the victories that you have. Okay? Sometimes, meron tayong mga doubts. Kaya ko kaya? Parang ganun. Kaya ko kayang humarap? Meron nga mga iba dyan, kaya ko kayang harapin si Sir Butz? Sabi ko, bakit? Halimaw ba itsura ko? Hindi naman ako halimaw. Para bang, hindi eh. Importante yan eh. Face your fears. I always say, face your fears. Alam niyo ba yung acronym ng fears, di ba? False expectations appearing real. Di ba? Appearing real. So, relax. Lalong-lalo na pag nakakuha ka ng text sa gabi, nako, sigurado hindi ka makakatulog, di ba? Yung bang, kung halimbawa nag-text si Kate sa inyo, please call me the first thing in the morning. Naku, ang daming naglararo sa isip nyo noon. Yung bang ganon? Yung bang, ano kaya, bakit kaya ako pinapatawag ni Ma'am Kate? Ano kaya yun? Yung pala tatawagin, hi, kamusta ka na? Yung e-certificate mo, hindi mo na... Di ba? But what have you lost there, Kate? Di ba? You lost your energy. You lost some sleep. You were tense. Baka probably hindi ka pa nga nakapaligo eh. Tinext mo na agad si Ma'am Kate, di ba? So again, if you have fears, chat with us. Chat with me. Okay? Let me help you out. Let me call a friend. Okay? Minsan, kinukutuban ka, di ba? Yung mga kutob. Alam mo yung kutob? May kutob ako eh. Sir, anong kutob mo? Sige, usap tayo. There are times when I just listen to a person and after talking and talking for about 10-20 minutes, tapos sabi niya, sir, salamat ha. Wala naman akong ginawa. Nakinig lang ako sa iyo, di ba? It's just actually lending an ear. Right? Okay. So kung hindi ka pa happy, chat with us. Okay? Yeah.
We have another question here. This time it's from Mirna. Sir, how to handle if we fail at being an entrepreneur?
That's good, Mirna. How to handle if we fail. Yes, alam mo, maraming entrepreneurs who fail. Let me tell you one example, and I always want to use him as my guiding light, as my North Star. Alam mo bakit? Sino? Si Colonel Sanders. You try to Google Colonel Sanders. Yes. Colonel Sanders, although he's not really a colonel, he was just given an honorary title, faced 1,000 no's before he got the one yes. Would you believe that even Colonel Sanders slept in his car, okay, at the height of winter, and he was even eating samples of his chicken. He was even ridiculed. But where is Colonel Sanders now? KFC. Okay. A lot of entrepreneurs fail. I failed. I'm not super. I failed, but I was able to, bounce back. It's okay. Tuition fee lang yan. Okay? Kaya kung medyo masakit. Minsan you fail because niloko ka ng partner. Naku, please. Pag may mga partners kayo, please, ulitin niyo yung usapan niyo at isulat yung usapan. Ayoko ng maboboting usapan. Naku, yung usapan na yan. You are best of friends becoming best of enemies. Magkumari kayo. Naku, pinaka-the best of the enemies ng Marites community. Diba? Yan. So, Mirna, don't regret that you failed. It is always the ability of an entrepreneur to be able to be resilient. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, sabihin ko sa iyo, Mirna, ang daming nalugi, ang daming nagkasakit na entrepreneur during pandemic. Ang daming nagkaroon ng mental health issue. Yung mga pre-pandemic, I know a lot of friends who did not anymore pursue because they had mental breakdown. But those who stood up are the ones who are now reaping the benefits. Kaya nga, relax lang. There is probably a reason why you failed, and it's time for you to review. Okay? So again, get in touch with me. Usap-usap lang tayo dyan. Okay? Sige.
Next question. This time it's from Christia. There you go. May I ask if we need to study a bachelor in financial management or even study bookkeeping for us to understand better the financial aspects of the business, especially if we're not good in accounting?
I hate to say it, but you can just attend a lot of courses. You can attend a lot of lectures, but make sure you're able to absorb. Kasi minsan, if you study, again, ano bang kailangan mo? You want to study because you want to study accounting. Yes. There are a lot of courses, short courses. And I'm sure you can browse over ARIVA Academy, our courses, for you to understand the importance of accounting, especially profit and loss, especially cost accounting. Yung mga ganon. Yung mga important lang na kailangan mo para sa negosyo mo. At yun nga, kita mo sino ba yung nagbebenta sa palengke na murang edad marunong na manukli. Abay, ang galing, no? So, hindi siya maluloko. Diba? So, ganun yun. Be practical. If you have the time to study, why not? I will encourage you to study and become a bachelor in financial management. But if you don't have the time, there's so many short courses that you can spare 10-15 minutes, and you can even have correspondence courses that you can write. No? So again, be practical. Ngayon, the word is diskarte. Okay? The word is diskarte. Kasi maiksi ang panahon at opportunities don't last forever. Okay? So yan importante. Okay?
Okay, thank you for that. Last two questions because we're running out of time. This is from Nessie. Sir Butz, what's your favorite aspect of being an entrepreneur? What's your favorite part of being an entrepreneur?
Naku, I will never regret being an entrepreneur. You know why? I'm able to share happiness. I'm able to share motivation. I'm able to bring out brands that are now globally popular. Example, Potato Corner, di ba? Sino ba naman ang Potato Corner na nung araw ay nasa kariton lang sa Mega Mall, pero ngayon ay nasa 1,400 branches na worldwide, no? At yung ating mga Amerikanong Pilipino na ayaw maniwala sa ating brand na Pilipino, ngayon sila ang kumakain at naiinggit dahil sabi nila, naku, patatas lang yan, Bartolome. Ano ba naman yan? Dadali mo sa Amerika. Ang dami-daming patatas dito. Okay? Halos nalulunod kami sa patatas. Hindi yan successful. Yung mga tinatawag kong negatrons. Naku, pag may mga ganyan kayo, huwag nyo nang pansinin. Amo silang mamatay sa inggit. Ngayon, ano nangyari? Di inggit na inggit sila kasi imagine mo, meron sa New York, meron sa Texas, meron sa Cambodia, meron sa Panama, wow. O, di ba? Proud Filipino. Kaya nga ikaw Nessie, may negosyo ka? Gawin mo yan. Kaya mo yan. Potato Corner. Ano ba naman Potato Corner? Yung French fries galing Amerika. Yung flavors galing Pilipinas. Yung konsepto, Pinoy. Di ba? So, yan. Lupit yan. Malipit talaga yan. Joy. Talagang lupit. So yan, wag ko kayong tsaka wag ko kayong maya, mag-contact ko kayo sa akin. Chat ho tayo dyan, di ba? I always find the time to talk to people. Wag lang ho sa umaga, sa hapon, mga alas 3, alas 4, yan. Medyo libre na tayo dyan. Wag lang alas 8 ng gabi, talagang mag-aaway ho tayo kasi yan yung panahon ko, Kiko Martin ho. Hindi ho ako director, pero ako'y avid watcher ng Batang Quiapo. Di ba? Papakasalan na nga si Mokang di ba? Ni Christopher.
Ano pala si Sir Butz?
Baduy, no? Yes.
Para po pantanggal ng stress, yes. And this is our last question. So I'm sure with your answer, marami po talagang matutulungan. This is a question from Jesus Alen. Please share where or what is your best or strongest source of your motivation so that you rise up every time you fall and still with high spirits. Ayan.
Wow, ang bigat nun Ang bigat. Jesus Alen. No, but let me share you with one thing. I think I learned a lot when I had a crossroad, no? Tayong lahat naman ay may crossroad. Ewan ko ano yung crossroad. Yung bang mamili ka sa kaliwa, kanan. Mula akong sa gitna. Ako po ay nung araw ay ilang buwan na lang ay ako'y dapat manumpaho at magbaon na ho ng aking pagiging pare. Nalaki mata ni Kate, no? Ako po ay dating seminarista sa Society of Jesus. Ako po ay matagal na taon ginugol, about mga 9 years so, no? At marami po, ako po ay nagsusolong anak at hindi ko po nakita ang aking ama. Hindi po ako ay laking buho, no? Naputok sa buho. Ako po ay pinanganak dahil ang tatay ko po ay ayoko pong sundan yung kanyang yapak kasi siya po ay workaholic. At the age of 33 and 7 months married to my mother, siya po ay namatay dahil siya po ay hindi kumakain ng breakfast. Naku yan, wag niyong gagawin yan. Siya po ay tinamaan ng acute ulcers to a point na maiksi na yung kanyang bituka at hindi na ho kayang remedyohan. Wala na hong vulcanizing. So siya ay namatay sa madaling salita. Pero ako ay nagpapasalamat because marunong siya. No? 7 months married, ako ay 6 months inside the womb. Aba, sharpshooter yung tatay ko, no? Nabuo ko pero wala akong ama. But again, I did not feel sorry because my grandparents took care of me. Laking Quezon City po ako. And again, being an only child, marami po akong pinagdaanan, lalong-lalo na yung lola ko na mahilig makinig ng mga drama. Alam mo, Kate, yung mga drama na saan ka galing? You know, mga ganon. So, na-absorb ko yun. To a point na tinanong ko yung nanay ko, Nay, ako ba talaga may tatay? O nasan yung tatay ko? Ako, napaiyak na naman yung aking nanay kasi nanay ko ay guro sa Calamba, Laguna. At yun nga, kinento niya. And ako po ay maganda yung buhay ko, elementary, high school, to a point na ako'y tinamaan ng kidlat at ako'y nagkaroon ng inspiration pumasok po sa seminaryo. At galit na galit yung aking nanay, galit na galit yung aking lola at lolo, galit na galit yung father side ko. Sabi niya, ikaw ay isang Bartolome, nawawala na ang Bartolome. Di bali ho, dadami yan pag pumasok ako sa seminaryo. Naku, galit na galit. So, natanggap po nila, pero nung mga ilang buwan na lang ako'y manunumpa na, nagbago po isip ko. Dahil po ay, hindi po dahil sa babae, Kate, neither hindi rin po sa lalaki. Okay, yun ang sabi ko sa tanay ko. But again, ako ay nagkaroon ng isang enlightenment dahil nung na-assign po ako sa Bukidnon as a radio broadcaster, nagkaroon po ng during martial law, ay muntik na po ako masali doon sa mga numbers na massacre, no, sa Bukidnon. Again, God is good because ako ay nasalba. At although yung dalawang kasama ko ay napatay, pero ako po ay nabuhay. But again, I always say God is always with me in everywhere I am. And so that is my greatest and strongest source of motivation. So whenever I'm down, I always say, God, I know you're around. I know you listen. And if my dad is listening, alam ko, Dad, hindi kita kilala, pero alam ko nandiyan ka lang sa tabi. So yun ang parate, yung bang, huwag mong dadaanin sa gamot, huwag mong dadaanin sa alak. Hindi yan maganda. Pero live well. And really, God is good because I'm 71 years old and I'm strong. You know, God is good. I'm strong because my mindset is always positive. Okay? Minsan, wala na akong pera sa bulsa, pero sabihin ko, Lord, bahala ka na. Abay, bigla na lang merong darating na pera na GCash. Aba, nakakatuwa, no? Para bang, sino kaya nagpadala? Wow. Or meron kaya minsan, magpapadala ng pagkain, you know, mga cookies, cakes. Alam mo, there is always kindness everywhere, paying it forward, no? So ako naman, kaya nga ako nag-i-inspire because I also pay it forward to a lot of people who are also looking for help. Ganun yun. I'm just being transparent. If I'm a mentor to somebody, I'm very transparent and I even scold my mentee. No? I mean, I have to be transparent. Kung ang time management niya ay mali, I'll always tell this, kunyari, si Jesusalén, oy, Jesusalén, marati kang late gumising. Ganyan ka ba kung magiging entrepreneur ka? Nako. Mabuti na yung nagsasama ng tapat, di ba, Kate? Rather than nagbobolahan, di ba? Ganun po, ganun po.
Wow, thank you so much. I am seeing a lot of messages here in the chat box. Ang dami po ninyong na-bless with everything that you have shared with us this afternoon, Sir Butz. Thank you so much. Because of that, we'd like to present you with a certificate. Let me read this. ARIVA Academy Learning Development at its finest gratefully presents the Certificate of Appreciation to Armando Butz Bartolome for imparting his professional expertise, valuable insight, knowledge, and wisdom as the resource speaker during the conduct of online learning session entitled From Employee to Entrepreneur, Tips for Transitioning from Employee to Entrepreneur, given this 8th day of August 2023 via Zoom conference. Signed by J.M. Matienzo, the Chairman and Chief Strategy Learning Event Producer, and Michelle Irish Malonda Samson, President and Chief Learning and Development Strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our speaker, Mr. Butz Bartolome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We really learned a lot from you. You have a lot of future entrepreneurs here in the audience right now. That means marami rin po magiging employed in the future kasi magtatayo sila ng business. They will be looking for employees of their own. So a lot of people's lives will be changed just because of listening to you, Sir Butz. Thank you so much. You are such a huge blessing to everyone. Maraming salamat. And we are not going to end this without having a group photo with our speakers. So make sure your cameras are turned on, everyone. Turn on your cameras. Join us in this group photo. There you go. Ayan. Seeing the beautiful faces of our participants, of future entrepreneurs, future businessmen and businesswomen. So let us call on this time our technical director, Direct Dana. Can you help us out?
Of course, Miss Kate. Hello, everyone, and thank you for that introduction again, Miss Kate. Everyone, I'll be taking a total of 2 pictures for this group photo session. Is everyone ready? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of beautiful faces now. For our first pose, can you please give me your biggest smiles? Gusto ko makita yung ngiting wagi once naging entrepreneur na tayo. Alright? Okay, I'll be taking your pictures in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Thank you so much. And for the second shot, can we do 2 thumbs up? Let's manifest positivity and success, everyone. All right. I'll be taking your pictures in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Thank you so much again, everyone. Back to you, Miss Kate.
Thank you so much for helping us out the whole afternoon, Dana, and to our whole tech team. And to all of our participants this afternoon, maraming salamat for being with us, for sharing those ideas that you've shared the whole afternoon, for being very participative. We're looking forward to welcoming you in our future learning events. Maraming salamat. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. God bless you all. Thank you.
mine.